because I don't have a charger for it.
Mm-hmm.
My charger blew up, so I have to buy a new charger. It's like $85 for a new charger.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's rough.
So my other bike, I've been riding my other bike. So
Let's see.
my new bike, man, I haven't rode it since my battery charger's been dead on it.
Yeah.
My new bike, man, it goes pretty fast.
Heck yeah. I always thought it would be neat. I'm about 10 minutes from the lake. And I always thought it would be good to have, like, if I wanted to go fishing or just go out to the lake and, you know, just be there for a little while, you know, I always thought that would be good. To have just a little e-bike to
Well, yeah, they're lots of fun. It's just people just don't look. It's like same on bikes. You know, motorcycles, people just don't look for you. They don't look.
No, they don't.
And my bicycle is not made for sidewalks. My bicycle is made for the road.
Yeah. Oh. I'm trying to get this starter wire back on. And I've got to figure out what I did.
Does your husband ride with you too?
I'm not married.
Oh, you're not?
No. No. The one that you might see on here is my son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's 19. That's my boy.
Yeah, there's a lot of biker clubs out here where I'm at. Like, what happened? See, Saturday night there's a big time the Cossacks. We're downtown over by my downtown where I live, like 2 blocks where I live. I live 2 blocks away from downtown, and there was like 75 of those Cossacks over there. They're asking me how's that bike ride? I said, ride smoother than a motorcycle, I guess.
Yeah. Better fuel mileage.
Yeah. But yeah, I talked to those guys, man. They seem okay, man, but I don't really get along with outlaws, you know?
Right.
They're outlaws, you know?
Well, you know, I feel like
everybody got the choice in life, though, you know?
Yeah. I feel like everybody just, I don't know. On that one, I don't try to lump in one person with a group of people.
Right.
You know, because like take me for instance. You know, people perceive the biker community one way.
Right.
And you and I are not the same, just like you and the next guy are not the same, just like I'm not the same as the next guy. So even though they may still hold some of the same thoughts and standards, they're still individual. And that for me, I try to keep that into account because, you know, I've had so many issues with just different people. It could go back to like women and men, for instance. You know, some women are just catty. Some women don't like women for whatever reason. And honestly, like I used to be that woman. You know, I had a lot of hurt from my mom. So I didn't like women for the longest time because I didn't trust them. And once I started to fix some of the things in myself, I realized, okay, well, not all women are vindictive and conniving and manipulative and abusive. Just like same for men, you know, just because that's what I've ran into in relationships, I still know full well that there are still good men, right? So I think that goes back to just society in general of, you know, everybody has these perceptions of societal standards and thoughts about how some people are and refuse to have enough of an open mind about people or a group of persons to really get to know them.
Do you ride double on your bike at all?
Say that again.
You ride double on your bike?
Yeah, I ride my youngest boy with me, and
How
I'll
do you-
backpack some of my friends.
How do you balance with people on there? They balance with you?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, your rider has to be aware of what they can and can't do too. Um,
Like when you turn with the bike too? Or,
so when it's kind of different for everybody. I've rode since I was really little. So for me to be able to kind of explain it is different. I personally attempt to stay with the rider, not the bike, if that makes sense.
it does.
Because however, there are situations that I try to remain in an upright position. If they're taking a corner too fast or whatnot, I will remain in a more upright position. But the rider, if I'm backpacking, the rider knows how I ride because I give them a heads up in the beginning. Hey, when you take tight curves, I'm gonna do this because that's how I'm comfortable because I get off kilter in my equilibrium, right? So, just different things like that. It really takes it takes the rider knowing what they're doing, and it takes the backpack knowing what they're doing. Um, and that takes practice, and it takes seat time, and it just takes a lot of thought and effort into it because you have to stop quicker. You don't have the same power that you do taking off. And you have to maneuver slightly different because it's not just you on the bike and you do have somebody else. Like, for instance, my 11-year-old, when he gets on, he likes to do this thing. Like, he likes to wiggle. And you can't do that depending on where you're at. I can't have him doing that because I'm 105 pounds. My son is 80 pounds. And my bike is almost 1,000 pounds.
How do you hold a 1,000-pound bike with your weight like that? Is this balance?
It's a lot of balance. A lot of my muscle has always been in my lower body. I've lost 165 pounds in the last 2 years due to bariatric surgery and some underlying health conditions. So when I got my bike, I was big. And it wasn't an issue for me. And I'm thankful that I got it while I was bigger, and was able to learn my bike while I still had more strength. Because I feel like had I gotten my bike now, I would be less likely to be comfortable on it. Um, but also don't mistake comfortability with complacency. Because I have noticed that there are certain things and certain places that I can't go because I can't get myself out of now. If I park in a parking lot, I have to make sure that I'm not at an incline, or that I'm reversing on a slope to where I can actually maneuver it. Um, Eventually I'll build my strength back up and it won't be such a big deal. But there are women who are my size and they ride road glides. They ride bigger bikes. And so for me, it was never really, oh, well, is that bike too big for me? No, it was never about that because I know women can do it and I've seen women do it and I ride with women that do it. So, it was just a matter of my comfortability in the way I ride and my confidence in my bike.
It's like pretty much the more time you ride your bike, the more time you gain the muscles not to pick it up over time. Just constantly riding.
Right. Yeah, you will absolutely have, muscle memory. And you will build those particular muscles that you're engaging all the time. That's working out, for instance. That's all it is working out those muscles enough to be able to build them to where there's more muscle memory.
And it's the same thing with a backpack too, because once you get used to the weight of your bike, then say if you want someone to ride with you, you're gonna have to get used to using your muscles again and learning how to do it with a backpack. Because
Correct.
that's add extra weights to your bike.
Yep.
I like it's like people don't watch at all.
Say that again.
People do not watch at all, man. That's the only thing that's the you know, they see you on the bike, but they don't care.
Right. Some do, and some, honestly, some just have a vendetta against bike riders because there are a lot of bike riders that just drive like dumb shits.
Yeah.
There's always a few bad apples that ruin the bunch.
Right, and that's what I was saying to him a minute ago when he said something about some of the one percenters. That goes back to society and stuff. You can't lump one person in with a whole group and vice versa. Just because you get one bad apple, bad apple might spoil the bunch, but if you get to it quick enough, you can save that whole bunch.
Why is there bar clubs that have 1% patch and there's other bar clubs that don't have that patch at all?
It's all about really it goes back to the government. It goes back to the government, the way the club government and the way it's done. I'm still learning the ropes when it comes down to club life. I personally don't care to patch in at the moment. If I do, it would be likely with a motorcycle ministry. But realistically, I like riding when I ride. I like talking to who I talk to. I like being able to go where I want to go and say and do what I want to do. So patching in for me it's not off the table, but it's definitely not something that I'm dead set on, so to speak.
Was it the last group of riders you rode with during your Bible study? Were they all riders?
Yeah. Most of the Bible study groups that I'm in are mostly riders. One of them is Hands of Prayer, and I just recently got connected with them, but I've known their chaplain for about 10 to 15 years. I used to work with her. They're a great group. I actually got to attend some of the government things, for the clubs and whatnot, and that was really exciting for me. But what was the question? Squirrel.
I'll just ask about your Bible study where they're mostly writers and all that, since you said you're about to join what was called
well, no, I said if I ever do patch in with somebody, it would be a motorcycle ministry.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have intentions on doing so at this point. That's just not. I have to go and grab the thing to get the order open. Yeah, I'm definitely a lone wolf, so to speak. Just because I don't.
If I can give an example real fast, because he said what you have to do to get patched in. For the previous motorcycle ministry that I was a part of, and not gonna mention their name. I had joined a book. I joined a book that they had selected, and then after I read the book, I had to summarize each chapter and then I had to write how that affected my life and how that applies to my life.
It just takes a lot of stuff just to do that.
Yeah. For my stuff, since I'm not a club or anything like that, I'm just a little group out here in Oklahoma. The way to join like the street doubles, what I want people to usually do is to donate to charity, or donate to the community, or whenever we hold our events, I want them to bring something to donate to our events for the community.
I didn't even realize that was you on here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what's up?
I didn't even say hi. I've not really been paying attention to the comments and stuff. I'm sorry.
I know you've been busy, that's why I didn't say hi. Just let you talk to your thing. So yeah, there's like for us is like to join like the street doubles, you gotta donate to the community, help out with BMWs or do anything like that for the community. But we're not like a motorcycle club. We're just like a little group that helps out with the community.
Well, that's cool.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, so that's the thing that we do. But it's certain for different clubs though. Like there's like for example y'all give like that. There's other ones too that say you have to ride a certain amount of miles to do that with them and do certain club stuff. But I'm not too for sure about it. Like I said, there's many motorcycle clubs throughout the whole United States I can't name for at all. So I can't speak for all of them.
This might be a stupid way. But can you start a club with a electric bike group? Can you do that, something like that?
Well, I guess
An electric bike group? Start a club?
I think that would be a different
Different
vicinity, but yeah, I mean, start a group, man. If that's what you want to do, start a group. Nobody can tell
I've
you what you
seen
can't even do.
electric dirt bike groups. I've seen that happen out there.
Those are out here. They're out here where I live at. You can't go like 75 miles an hour, man. Shit.
Yeah, I've been seeing it. I remember she was there during the damn beginning when my first crappy body got she held down a lot. Kind of made me see a lot what I would not see.
Yeah.
Stuff.
You mean when you first got here to town and your bike broke down and stuff?
So the ones who being you were live and tell them story. When I was first starting my group, three doubles.
Okay.
I had a 1994 DS 500. I was
Yeah, that shouldn't.
She pulled up all of a sudden because literally I was
Sissy, go the fuck somewhere else. Stupid ass.
She pulled up because I mean, I was like, no. Everyone stopped by home. I mean, I had a couple riders just like stop and get that man. So she picked me up for a good 5 miles down the road. Right afterwards, we had talked a little bit.
Alright, I've got it loosened already.
Whatever happened, you're
I
right.
got it loosened already.
Always there. She's a left. So she has a lot of knowledge of the right coaching.
Just stupid ass somewhere.
Where'd the pan go that I was putting the oil in? Did you toss it?
Yeah.
do wraps. So I think he's got all the material and stuff for that, if I recall correctly. And that's not going to be a huge deal. We don't really have necessarily graphics for it. We're still working on narrowing down like logos and stuff like that. We are not dead set on the graphics and stuff that we have currently. Eventually we'll get there, but. And I've got everybody else on live where they can't see a single flipping thing. Let's see if I can't turn my phone. Oh no, I just did.
Oops.
I hit the power button.
That's okay. We were enjoying ourselves inside the live for a second.
It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. I'm gonna move everybody over here so you guys can kind of see. And you'll have to excuse my skin. Didn't even think about putting on a different shirt when I started. I don't normally care to have people see all my excess skin.
Sweet exhaust.
Isn't it? Oh, I love it so much. Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, I bet that sounds sweet.
I've got a buddy that's got the same one. And he had to fabricate a heat shield for right here, because it keeps catching his pants on fire. So I'm hoping that I don't have any issues this evening, because I'm going to take some of the heat shield off of my stock one or off of my Sportster pipes that I still have and create a heat shield for it. I'll probably wrap it and then put the heat shield on.
Yeah, I would use the stock one. Oh, I got coins on here. Hold up.
Yeah, well, it's just gonna be a piece, and I think what he's having a problem with is right here. It's gonna be different for me because he's like, I think Anthony's like 6'2", and I'm only 5'1". So it's going to hit differently on me than what it will somebody obviously with longer legs.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that the ride this evening, if I get to go, isn't too bad. Look.
I didn't know I had those coins.
Oh,
So, Tony Chance. It's just seeing that exhaust is making me feel bad for mine. Shoot.
The Alex should be right there in front of you. Can you give me pliers? Have a good one.
Yeah, I'll take care of right there. All right.
Where the fuck do I put the Oh, of course not. Oh, that almost didn't feel good. up to today?
Debated if I want to go for a ride.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Like, what kind of question is that?
I know.
If it's ever a question, the answer is yes.
And most definitely, I can hear another bike on the highway. So, yeah.
It's time, man. I've been down longer than I wanted to be.
Well, like I said, I just got my bike back yesterday. No, Saturday. I had that recall done on it. I was wondering why my crankcase was building up pressure.
Yeah.
Because of that tube that runs out of the air filter down into the crankcase. Yeah, it was plugged up.
Huh.
So now I don't have to worry about driving it and exploding on it.
Go away. That dog is a damn crackhead for that ball. She's a mess.
Oh, and it's torch bits too.
Huh?
It's torch bits and Allen keys.
Yeah, usually. Nothing can be simple or one size or one screw head ever. Why do they do that, by the way? Like, why make things that are Torx and Allens and regular, like, nut style on bikes? Why not just make it all uniform?
Because we think logically.
That's valid.
Logic doesn't apply to fucking engineers.
Logic applies to no one but those that actually have it. Ow, ow, ow. I really do need to get one of those little chair thingies. This slider, scooter, mechanic chairs.
Yes. Oh, that's a lifesaver.
Oh, dummy. I always do that. No.
What am I supposed to do this out?
Well, I'm glad I got down there. My hoses are trying to disintegrate.
Oh no.
So I guess that'll be my next maintenance project is replacing those hoses. And I think they're oil hoses, oil return hoses. Maybe they're the ones that are in the front.
I want to change my oil filter to that new oil filter that they got out.
The reusable ones?
Yeah.
We were talking about them last night. Do I need to oil this first?
Yes.
Inside?
No. Yeah. A little bit. Just put a little bit in there.
I already
go
okay.
about like halfway.
Okay.
Because the rest of it's gonna fall out.
You need in there, and that's all you need. 2 ounces is all it needs in there. Hey Jeff, what you think about the Figurati dipsticks? The what? The Figurati metal dipsticks that they got out? Yeah. What you think about them? Well, actually, it's an old thing. My 92 Heritage has a metal dipstick. I remember my dad had one on his. Yeah, but they were just round with the line. The new ones, it's like a car. But what is your concern about them? I mean, is it worth getting them? No. That's what I figured that. That's my thing. No, don't waste your money. If you already have one, then it's fine. Don't waste your money. I mean, you can't see it because it's in oil anyway.
Finally, Jesus Christ.
Did you get it?
Yeah, mostly.
You know, they really could make this easier to do. I'm trying to tighten up my oil filter.
It already looks a lot better without that fucking backrest on it.
Yeah. I didn't get to try it with the backrest.
It was alright. I didn't really care for it. I mean, it helps my back a little bit more, but yeah, I don't care if it looks stupid as hell.
Will you come see if you can get this any tighter?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You got the starter bolted up and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the starter bolted up, and Sean did the regulator last night before we went in. And definitely had some shavings.
Was it too long?
No, not too bad.
That is the fat boy. Fat boy was questionable.
Yeah, you could put some oil around the O-ring on your oil filter too, and then tighten it up.
I did.
Yeah.
I always do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you know how to do that anyway. See the problem, man?
I'm really glad you guys can't see my face when I'm working.
I wish we could now.
No, some of the face that I just made trying to move this pan was probably like questionable.
Good, not getting it everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, Fat Boy, it's nothing but a whole tray right there, and you can't get shit in. Can't even get your
I just did
hand
a-
fighting or listen.
Piece of cardboard, but you know those flexible cutting boards?
Yeah.
I need to put one of those in the stock because that would be perfect to catch and not get it all over. Oh. How many in the primary?
About
a quart.
It shouldn't be any more than that.
That's right there.
Should just be one. I'd wait until we have this done, and then we can stand up the bunch because it's gonna fall.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I wasn't gonna put all of it in all at once. I know we'll have to stand it up.
She's pretty getting tight.
Usually they say when it fills up, touching on the bottom of the basket, and you stop. And it might be not quite a quart. But I've dumped the whole quart in before, and it wasn't a problem.
Yeah, she just took the whole quart.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. I do the same thing.
So just put the rest in my regular.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't pull my transmission.
Huh?
I didn't pull that. No, I don't need to. Right?
Those two are not connected. They don't share oil.
What was the
Huh? The tuning fluid comes in over here.
in the sight glass? Yeah.
Let me see. It's this bolt right here on top.
Okay. How do I get it out?
Get it out is that drain plug I was showing you earlier. That's under here.
I already did one of the drain plugs.
Were you looking at the engine or the
I did the bolt.
this side?
It's this side and that side. Yeah. Where did
Okay. It looks like you already did the transmission. It's not the
Yeah,
engine.
I saw you on the other
check the oil.
line with that
The
Yeah.
dipstick. I did the big one that was sticking out.
if you'd hear me on them, I'm sure you're busy.
Hold on just a second, Jeff.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
What were you saying?
Well, I want to help you get your. We'll talk about that later, but I want to help you get your bike done first.
Okay. I don't need to put anything on the derby cover, correct?
No. Yeah, you don't want to do that because if you do, it's going to reach too low.
No, I meant seals.
I like that
No.
exhaust.
I don't think so.
I like to turn out 2 in 1 like
Yeah,
that.
no,
I
it
don't know
does
why
have a
I'm stuck
gasket.
on stupid. What's that word?
I've got a 2 in 1 on my bike, but it's straight out, and I'm taking it off.
It's got enough pressure to keep it.
I think it has. Okay, so let me show you which one I did.
I see the back one you did. You did the transmission, just not the engine.
Okay.
The engine is somewhere around here. Right here.
Oh,
You did the transmission, which is back here.
yeah, this one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll get that here for you.
Mm.
Where,
It's
you
right
already got
here.
it. Do you need me to empty it?
Yeah, I don't care. Just dump it over here. I mean, I really don't care.
What else are you
Just out of
doing
the-
to it, Autumn?
Oh, hold on. I just got lightheaded. Sorry. Just the 3-hole. And then I've got to go pick up the keys to my new bags before I put those on. And then I'll be doing the fender as well. Thank you.
9. That might be not enough, so you might have to be keeping an eye on it. Put it back in, maybe go empty and put it back up.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, with the backrest, I felt like I was sitting way too far forward. Just
Oh,
uncomfortable with my long ass legs.
yeah. Mm.
Yeah, Autumn, I'm in the priesthood at my church, and I do missionary work too.
Well, see, I had thought so. I didn't intend on jumping on that live today with him. I've followed him for quite a while, and he's really in line with my path, I guess. You know, because my platforms, I want to use.
I get it.
I want to use my platforms to bring together my passions.
Well, I got
And
because I saw you.
My passions are Jesus, motorcycles, and growing, because
I'm the same way.
I'm never going to stop growing. I don't want to be the same person I am. I don't want to be who I used to be, because I used to not be a very good person because of all of the pain that I'd been through. And
I understand.
I love how God has used my situation over the last couple of months to remove the people that aren't supposed to be in my life and put people in my life that are on the same path or purpose that I am. You know, even though I feel like I've lost a lot in the few months that these last few months, my perception is changing to I've not really lost anything. God was removing people and things from my life to make room for more. And that to me is like, I feel like more people need to see that portion of life. You know, we all struggle with something, and so many people nowadays are feeling so alone just in general. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to feel alone. And the stigma and stuff behind mental health or growing or accountability is a big thing. You know, I want to remind people that we don't have to stay in the same position that we've been in, and we're not our past. And you know, God has more in store for us that actually love him and want to honor him. And you know,
I wonder why people were not in my life anymore, and I keep on, every time I wonder that question, it's like God puts this quote in front of me every time I wonder, and it's God heard the conversations you did not hear, so he removed those people, and he's giving you even better people to go into your life.
Exactly that. Yeah. You know, it doesn't mean that the loss or the removal of those people hurt any less, But I feel like if we can understand there's a reason behind that, you know, it makes life a little bit easier to tolerate.
The former motorcycle ministry I was a part of, I needed time for myself, so I took 2 months. 2 months, and I stepped back from the motorcycle ministry. When I was ready to come back, they said, "Do not come back. You're no longer welcome." And I'm like, "Okay, well, this is my sign from God that I need to move on." So He removed those people in that ministry from my life, and I joined a different motorcycle ministry, and the motorcycle ministry I'm a part of now. I understand why God removed those people in that group from my life.
Well, and one thing I feel like is important to understand and be accountable for is sometimes our part in other people's lives.
Yep.
You know, we can influence people in a way that they don't need to be influenced. And, you know, for instance, myself and my son, you know, he has my mannerisms. He's a hothead like I am, and that can create problems. But what I recognize is that I'm the reason he's like that. I've contributed to that. So, and when he took off at one point, that's something that he needed to do, and I needed to also recognize that it wasn't just his temper; it was mine as well. So, you know, we can influence people to the point where we can't be around them. You know, I've got some very dear friends that were influencing me in a not very good way. And that's why God removed me from their lives or them from mine. Just like there are people that I've been with or been around or fellowshipped with that were struggling and they couldn't be around me because I don't have the same vices. You know, for instance, cannabis, I believe that God has given us cannabis to be able to utilize it for our good. We have endocannabinoid systems for a reason. And while it may be okay for me through God and our conversations to utilize that as a medication, it may not be okay for somebody else. And you know, you got to really think about the effect that you can have on people. And you know, honestly, Cotton, there are times where like negative attitudes can negatively infect your environment. And and I'm saying this specifically because I've been subjected to it and have been a part of it as well, our negative attitude can make people not want to be around us.
And I was actually just going to get to that point because when I took that 2 months away from the motorcycle ministry, and then I was told not to come back, so when I was originally getting ready to come back, I was going to read a statement to everybody because I felt God talking to me on Easter Sunday, which was it was every Easter since I've been here has not been a good Easter for me, but I felt God talking to me this past Easter, and He told me that and you're gonna love this part, Autumn. He told me that I was being a jerk to people probably without realizing it. I was being a jerk to people in a negative way, and that's why I felt like I needed to step back. And when I was ready to come back, it was around Easter Sunday, and I was gonna tell everybody like everything that's been happening to me since I left and everything, and I was going to apologize to people, and I said, well, at the time when I had a sponsor, I don't have a sponsor anymore, but when I had a sponsor, I was going to tell them all that if they would like to continue talking to me, since I have reflected that I would be more than welcome to talk to them under the condition that it's in a group chat with my sponsor, so then he can hold me accountable. Now my sponsor is no longer my sponsor anymore. He's sort of my accountability partner now, but that was one of the things that I realized as I was getting ready to tell everybody that, and I was ready to apologize to everybody for my past behavior and how I said things and how I saw things, and I did get a chance to tell most people, but I didn't get the chance to tell everybody, and I probably never will. But that's one of the things that I have to realize with the streaming prayer is God granted me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.
Yep.
I have to constantly tell myself that whenever I feel like, well, I missed this opportunity, but I have to realize it's for a reason.
Yep. Not everything is for us. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's ours.
Exactly.
You know, that goes back to my relationship. You know, you were there when I met him. You know,
Oh, yeah,
you remember how excited I was and how dead set that God sent him to me. Now, hindsight, yeah, maybe God did send him to me because he had a purpose in my life and was meant to be there for a season. But we have to remember, and one of my favorite sayings is people are like rocket boosters. Rocket boosters serve a purpose in their task, right? They serve a purpose. They propel the space shuttle through the atmosphere. They have to be there, otherwise that space shuttle won't be able to break through those atmospheric barriers, right?
I love that example.
And with that, they're absolutely vital that they reach their destination, but it is in turn absolutely vital that they fall off.
Yes.
Because once the space shuttle hits a certain altitude, it has to fall off. Otherwise, those things that were absolutely vital to them reaching that altitude will also prevent them from getting to their destination. And people are the same way. While my ex may have been vital to some of my healing and some of my relational issues, it was still necessary that he fall off because for whatever reason, he's not prepared to go into this season with me. And we have to be accepting of that and trust in God to allow things to unfold even when it's uncomfortable and when it's difficult.
And that actually reminds me of step 6 in the step study for CR is to make amends with the past if you've hurt anybody, and if they're willing to accept it, if not, then move on. And that's why I got a chance to talk to quite a few people, and most of them were uneased at my apology and stuff, but they still listened. And one person specifically, he said that I was forgiven and that to move past it and to have a fresh start, because I guess to him, yes, it was in a way I was being a jerk, but he also saw how much pain I was in too, and that's why he chose to forgive me right away.
Yeah.
And so a lot of those people they're still in my life, but not in the way that they used to be. And some of those people, like you said, the altitude got so high I had to detach, and I just have to learn to understand that, or try to understand it the best I can.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What are the people that I was glad that didn't completely boot me out of their life at all was actually you.
Well, I still don't know exactly all that happened, but there are things that I see and I notice that could be part of the problem. And in the ways that I respond to you, is the reason, or I respond to you in the way that I do because of the way that you present, right? You know, like, and maybe this is some of the diagnosis issues as far as like ways that you handle things, and it could be environmental too. But the way that I respond to you is not going to be the way that I respond to Jeff. It's not going to be the way that I respond to somebody else. You know, and that's why I go back to accountability. That's why I call you out on your shit. You tell me that you've been training, but yet they're still pissing in the floor. That tells me I know you haven't been training. And therefore, that allows me to be able to hold you accountable and put those things together, right?
I mean, yeah.
And I'm not trying to call you out on anything specific. I'm using that as an example.
Oh, I know. Honestly, I am glad that you do call me out. That's one of the things I've been working on with CR is having people hold me accountable for things. Cookie's wife, she holds me accountable because I'm trying not to curse as much, and she holds me accountable if it gets out of hand. And then, like you hold me accountable when you call me out on my shit, and I love it. I appreciate when you guys do that, so then I can work on that.
Hey, do you have your computer pulled up too?
What's up?
Do you have your computer pulled up too?
Do I have mine? No,
yeah, can you Google really quick if it, I think it's 3.4 or 3.5, but I want to make sure before I put this other cord in on how much oil that a 2015 Street Glide Special takes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I want to say it's 3.5, but I might be mixing that up. What?
4 quarts, 3.8 liters.
Oh, 4 quarts. Okay.
I will be right back. I have to do something.
Do what?
I said I'll be right back. I have to do some stuff real fast. So give me a moment.
Okay. I may be here, I may not. I don't know if anybody else is watching. I know Jeff had to go do something, so I know he's not on. I can see that much.
2 people watching so far, but
Awesome.
But
I'm hoping that it streamed on Facebook. Like on my YouTube, it's saying it's still processing and still trying to load. So I don't know if I need to revisit the streaming app that I'm using.
We might have to update some stuff.
Yeah, but I know I've got my buddy Rainy Rider. He uses a different platform to stream. It's Restream, I think, or Riverside or something like that. And that one I'm not too sure on, just because he said that there was a new update and he was having issues with it. Trying with the new update, so I don't know if now would be a good time to try and change. But the streaming app that I used is supposed to help pull segments and stuff and help make reels and whatnot. Hey, RJ.
Interesting.
You're welcome to jump up here if you want, man.
Yeah, I'm about to add people.
I need to go through and figure out how to minimize my following list. Like, I've got so many people that I follow that are all bikes, and I can't follow the people that actually interact with me.
Right.
I need to go delete people, but I'm having a hard time trying to decipher which ones to delete. Because there's not any, I don't see any settings or anything that will indicate what people interact the most or anything like that. Hey RJ, how are you? Say what?
You got a nice ride there.
Thank you. This is Dirty Mama.
Yeah.
I just got done replacing the stator and doing a 3-hole oil change.
Yeah.
I hate these things. They're stupid. I don't know who invented them or the way they
Yeah,
hook
the
up, but
the
like
sockets.
they could do it a lot better.
Yeah, the holders for the sockets. I know they all are like that.
It drives me nuts. You can't
I
get them
just
out.
did,
You have to have flipping pliers to get them out. That's my answer to everything. Just drop it. Drop it. Done.
I just replaced tensioners on primary and the cam tensioners. I just did that on my Road King.
Nice. I did the
I just I put a stator in the Ultra Glide last season.
Yeah, I went ahead and did this side. I took it down to the inner seals since I was going to be there anyway. I redid the chain tensioner.
Yeah.
Because I was having issues with it last season, and I figured it was probably time to go ahead and do that.
Mine incinerated on my Road King to the point where I was hearing my chain noise grinding or whatever inside. And stupid me, I bought some aftermarket tensioners and I put one in, and now it's already the outer one. Something's happened because it's making a small noise. I gotta open it up tomorrow, and I'm going to Harley to get the Harley tensioner for it, the outer one.
I think the one I got was drag.
What my attention was your pipes on your bike.
I love them.
Custom made?
No, they're actually I think it's Rotation Industries. It is the Grappio. Let's see if I can turn my camera around here and show you.
Where'd you get those at?
Online. I'll send you a link.
Would you please?
Yeah, I've got a buddy that has this on, and they're beautiful. The color change that happens is just, it's phenomenal. I haven't had her out yet.
Well, I'm a chrome fanatic, but I can get them dipped.
Yeah, I'm not huge on the chrome personally. I've had to clean my dad's bike more than I care to, and he is a chrome whore.
On chrome handles.
You have to go in my content and look at all 4 of my bikes. I'm sick. I just had my 61st birthday. I am a chrome fanatic.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go take a look at them. Send me a follow if you don't, and send me a message. Like I said a minute ago, I don't know if you heard, I've got it so full right now on the people that I follow because I was trying to just, make community with bike people. And there's so many people that don't interact with me and stuff. And I want to make it to where I can actually follow the people that interact with me and see more of their content. So
I went from 5K on this particular account down. I think I got less than 1,200, and that's exactly what I'm on here for: socializing and bike riders.
Yeah. Well, see, I've got other accounts too, but I feel like I've got other accounts too, but I feel like this is the one that people see the most. and I'm worried about losing the people that actually interact with me by going and having a second one. Hey
Yeah,
James,
that
that's
does
awesome.
happen. That does happen.
So I don't want to, like, I feel like I've got a pretty good group of people that are really active and really help me out when it comes down to like working on my bike. Jeff was in here a little bit ago. I don't know how long you had been on, but Jeff was in here a little bit ago, and he's given me so much help. I've got, guys like, I don't remember the first part of his name, but it's finger looking good. His name's Josh. Yeah, his name's Josh, and he's a great guy. He comes on and he helps out and he shares my lives, and he's got good feedback, and just people like that I really want to keep in my circle, so to speak. And it makes it difficult when they max you out at following certain people, which I guess there's a reason for it, and fine, but
Yeah, I'm kind of new. Well, I had an account where I was doing home remodeling tools, and TikTok would send me tools, and I would do help videos.
Nice.
Like that, exercise, but it got hacked into, so I created this account and decided that kind of the same concept. I'm looking to keep my circle small, with a community that people that I get along with and have the same interests and all that good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of good, experienced mechanics, Harley riders, bike experiences, and stuff like that. And there are some accounts out there that are strictly out there to help new riders try to get through the difficult times and the learning abilities and all that stuff. So that's good too.
Hey James, I haven't really checked in the last like 2 days because I've been one track minded on trying to fix my bike. I know he did mention that he had one person send a donation, and we had a couple of people reach out to him in trying to get him parts and stuff like that for his maintenance. I'll reach back out and find out and make a post about it. I'm not 100% on what's come of it, just because I've not honestly, because I've been, like I said, one track minded on trying to get Mama back on the road, because I need to.
I've been riding wheels since I was 32 wheels since I
Awesome.
Yeah, and last year I sold out my house in a small town community and built me a tiny house out on 5 acres. So kind of getting set up. I don't even have all my bikes here. I got the Road King and the Custom here.
Mm-hmm.
But I love riding. I'm not much on. I'm a broke white boy. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But I like riding.
Well, I mean, we own Harleys. Of course we're going to be broke. I said we own Harleys. Of course we're going to be broke.
Well, I'm beyond that broke too, though.
Well, I mean, you've already got the Harley, so we're set, right?
Yeah, exactly,
It could be worse.
How I feel, and I got enough close in-state friends. Well, I got 2 guys. They are, boy, if you ever know anybody, and I put this out there for anybody that's interested or whatever, but if you ever need any kind of older vintage, all the way up to the, I guess, mid 2000s bikes of any kind, as far as Harleys go, I got 2 guys that are major hoarders of parts, new and used.
I'm gonna need you to send me their information, sir.
Yeah, Jason Hogg it's HAUG. He's really good, trustworthy. If you're out of state, he'll be sure to ship it to you and all that good shit. But he doesn't do a lot of that, but he will from word of mouth if you're in the circle, so to speak.
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh my God, he's got 2 storage units, 12 by 12 storage units filled to the roof.
Oh my
And then his
goodness.
2-car garage, you got to walk sideways to get through it. He's my go-to guy. He's my main guy that I go to, Jason.
Right.
He's dealing with some surgery and medical issues right now. Matter of fact, he's supposed to get back with me because I'm a chrome fanatic. I'm looking for a set of used but in good shape chrome back guards.
Okay.
Right up through the guardrails.
For what?
I got 2 sets, but they're kind of one scratched up and the other one's I gotta fabricate and re-weld a thread washer on the end of it for it to mount. I don't know what happened. I think somebody cut it out of there, tightened it too tight and pulled the original end set of threads.
Yeah.
I figured I'd jump on here. I caught a little bit earlier. You were actually on the stator side of the bike, but I was kind of busy and I'm getting ready to grill up a bunch of meat and chicken and brats. So I wanted to jump in and see. I don't even know what state you're in.
I'm in Oklahoma.
Oh,
I can't
you're
see
in
it.
touching state, and I just got back from there for a fundraiser.
Oh yeah, which one?
It was called BAF. It was Bikers Against Abused
Baca? Was it?
Ladies.
Yeah.
It was battered women.
Nice.
It was out of Oklahoma City, but I didn't meet them there. I met them closer to Missouri. They came all the way down. When in Texas and Arkansas, I went up there. That was for fire victims.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I do that kind of shit. Other than that, I ride with some local guys. I'm not in a club or MC or nothing like that. That was years ago. I'm out of all that.
Right.
I like to make my own rules these days.
Yeah, no, definitely. I hear that.
But yeah, I like your content, and it's
thank you.
amazing to see. And I'm not a womanizer, and I don't mean no disrespect, but it's awesome to see women getting their hands dirty and getting in there and doing these things, whether they know it or not, or they're in the process of learning.
Yep.
At least jumping in there, you know what I mean?
That's my thing. And really it's based off of independence and not having a good support system. As far as like a personal close support system. I've always had to be independent, and I don't like asking for help. I don't like asking people to do things for me. And realistically, being a single mom, finances are difficult, and I've had some really great guys to work on my bike and to help me to learn the things that I need to be able to maintain it. I've got my buddy Matt Mitchell. He owns Real Fast Performance. He's been with me for about 4 years, and he's been really encouraging. If I get into something that I feel like is too big for me, I'm gonna take it over there. Or I know I've got Darren at the Toolbox that I can call to. He's an amazing man of God, and he's got his own shop, and he's had it for quite a few years. And, I'm just really blessed that I have people that are encouraging, and people that don't follow along the lines of, oh, well, that bike's too big for you, or, oh, go make a sandwich, or, yes, of course I want to be a woman, but society has forced me to be in a man's world. And you know what? There is not anything that a man can do that a woman can't do as well. There are things. Okay, let me rephrase that. There are things, but when it comes down to the mechanics and stuff like that, we've been forced as a society and as women, we've been forced to be able to handle things like this on our own. And I think a lot of women neglect to see that they are capable. I get to the point where I get frustrated and I think I can't do it, and I'm fortunate enough that I've got my son to bust these nuts on here. I couldn't do it by myself because I don't have the strength But I'm fortunate enough that, you
Yeah,
know,
at least
I've
you're
got
willing to
people
step
around
up
that
and
can.
give it a 100% try. So
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Anybody that has the abilities and I guess the courage to jump into something rather than knowledgeable or whatnot, I give 100% respect to. So
Well, thank you.
props to you on that.
Thank you.
100% agree with you, James.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Like I said, I want to.
They got big garages and stuff. I just built this tiny house and got a shipping container for a shed, so I don't have a whole lot of room.
Well, I've got. I'll show you what I'm working with. I've got my shipping container that I'm in the. Oh, I got up too late. I'm in the process of clearing it out. That way, I can move my bike lift and all my tools into my shipping container. Because I and my partner are turning this into a mobile helmet demo. March 3rd. March 3rd, and it's off Greenland Country. It's right in the center. So you probably have to coming into town. It's coming to town. But my reasoning for not wearing helmet is I'm autistic. I have sensory issues on top of, you know, the PTSD and the autism. The sensory issues cause me to not be able to focus appropriately. You know, it's just that. And the thing with the helmet, like I had bought $1,000 helmet with all the bells and whistles, the visor, it looks great, but it wouldn't cover the fucking shirt. You know, it's loud as fuck. Yeah, that's one that is definitely lacking a little bit. Yeah, see, there goes my stubber a little bit more. But so this is the outside of it. We can try them on and stand in a store for 5-10 minutes.
Helmets that I do own are child size.
I believe it.
Are extra small.
I believe it. And not to say anything about your head, but I mean, like, I believe it. Like, the things that we encounter are the very reasons that, could cause us to lose our life if we weren't wearing a helmet, And what I want to do is I'm a firm believer that everybody should make their own choice. Wear what you want to wear, ride your own ride, do how you want to do. But my thing is, I know people, not everybody rides with God. And for me, that's important. That's the only reason I survived my accident. I fully and wholeheartedly believe that God is the only thing, because the way things lined up, and for me to have as little damage as I did, that could only be God. And my thing is, I know not everybody rides with God, and I want people to be able to have the option to wear a helmet if they feel compelled. And going into a store and just trying it on in a quiet store doesn't do anything for us. So what I want to do is we're going to outfit that trailer with air chambers, and those air chambers are going to have.
As it is for years, my opinion on helmets, each to their own. I'm willing to risk my life for the feeling, for the comfortability of not having a big bucketed ass helmet on top of my head.
Right.
I'm out there riding for enjoyment. If I'm not comfortable, I'm not enjoying it. If it
Right.
costs me my life, I'm willing to give my life for that last ride. That's just my philosophy and my feelings on it. But do you see all the chrome on this bike?
Hold on, let me switch it to the big piece. Well,
She's definitely chromed out.
yeah, she is.
And I've been putting.
That's awesome,
been trying
James.
these new
Thanks, sir.
lights out on it.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It's aftermarket, painted it the Harley Davidson blue. This is the Road King.
Hey, go back to the front. My son wants to see.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, go back to the fairing.
Front.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fairing was. But just to keep it 100%, there's a club shop. They're stealing my idea.
Oh.
Club bikes. This is considered a club front shield. They put them on a lot of club bikes, but they come black.
Why?
Aftermarket.
Why do they put those on instead of bat wings and stuff?
On club bikes, they don't ride with the music and all that stuff. Is from my understanding. I'll leave it at that.
That's valid.
Yeah. So here we go, and then I put this in.
Nice.
That's my phone, my horn cover. But yeah, I'm a chrome fanatic.
Okay.
And I just got all the Willie G theme. I like Willie G products, so I Willie G all my bikes out. All the way from the ignition down to floorboards, highway pegs, shifty pegs, all that good stuff. Visors.
Yeah.
And I put an aftermarket sissy bar on this Road King. It had the tour pack. I did away with all that. Even though I'm an old man, I don't need all that stuff.
We were
I
just
ride for a
restricted.
ride, not to care apart.
Yeah. No, this is our stripping those bags, you said?
I think I'm going to do away with. I left them on simply to put a Bluetooth system on it. This is a 1200 watt Bluetooth 4 speakers. They're each 300 built-in amps.
Nice.
And it's loud. I mean, I could be doing 90 on the interstate and I hear my music just fine. And I got spoiled to that in the last 5 years. I didn't used to ride with radios or sounds. But in the last 5 years, I got spoiled to it. Riding 2-lane back roads and country roads. It's nice to listen to some country music while you're cruising.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, I'll show you better.
I sucked a little bit at the painting. I haven't done any painting in a long time. But from the time frame that I spent not doing any spraying or body work, I did a pretty good job, I believe. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on that.
That
This
looks
is my
like
shipping container. I just made
Yeah.
a little simple workbench out of pallets, 3 pallets.
Yeah.
And put up some pegboards to organize up a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something like that in mine once I get the lift and stuff. We had some rain here recently, so I wasn't trying to move the lift or the bike with the. We've got red dirt, so it's squishy. I wasn't trying
I
to.
get one of them lifts myself, but I want to put it, recess it into the ground.
Yeah.
And have it floor level and lift it with air, you know?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Mine's electronic, isn't it? Is it electric or is it air?
it's air.
My lift is air. I thought it was electric.
Yeah, well, I'm a fabricator. I'll buy one from like Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
And I'll convert it to an air one. I mean,
I've seen a whole bunch of them on Marketplace down here recently for pretty cheap. So if you ever find, and I do a lot of transport, especially motorcycle transport. So if you know of anybody that needs that, I go all over. But if you ever find one that's not local, I've got trailers and stuff like that. I don't know what all you have, but I'm always up for making a road trip.
I personally don't have a lot of equipment anymore. I've gotten rid of a lot of things.
Right.
Due to complications and finance reasons and stuff like that. But I got so many connects. If I break down, I just got to make a call to the closest person to me and get it. I know, I got him. Charlie, come. Come on, Bobby. Get him. Going all the way up to the damn neighbors. You're
Uh-oh.
a weenie. You're my farm dog. He's got the attitude and personality of a pit bull, but he's a dang Chiweenie. And we're new out here. We only been out. Well, I've actually only moved into the tiny house about 6 months ago, and I built a free pallet fence just to corral his ass in because he wants to take it. Don't kick it with the farm animals.
Right. Hey, Sean, do you know which one of these were Lemmy's? Was it the Caltech or the channel lock or the Cowhawk?
Let me get his
That one.
ass in. Come on, Bo. Get in your box. Come on.
And the rest of the pieces were ours, correct? Did Pops take all of his with him?
Yeah, the rest of it is ours.
Okay.
Anywho, girl, hey, it was good to talk to you.
You too.
I will definitely. I already followed you.
I saw that. I'll get on there and change out some of the people that I followed to where I can make space to get y'all on there.
All right. I'll let my followers in Missouri, and I got a few down there in Oklahoma. I don't know if you're connected with them, but you will be soon. So.
Awesome. Or look me up on Facebook and stuff too, man. If you're on Facebook, I'm under Autumn Rose. It's a picture of me on my Sportster.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
Well, mine's still RJ. That's my real name. So it's on Facebook as well. So if you get a friend request from RJ on Facebook, it's me.
I got you.
All right, later.
Later. Have a good one.
Yep.
Central Alabama. I don't know that I've been to Alabama off the top of my head. Maybe passing through. I've been to, I was on live still doing that. The only places I've rode my bike to is Texas and Arkansas. The rest of it's been local just because I'm a caregiver to my dad and then a single mom. So I try not to leave them to their own devices for very long. But I definitely want to do more out-of-state riding, more traveling. What I really wanted to go on that 5K run or 5-state run that they did. I thought that would have been awesome. I just had issues with this and wasn't able to get her going soon enough. Plus it was really cold, and to be honest, I don't handle the cold weather too very well. You could call me a fair weather rider. I mean, I'll ride in the rain and stuff like that, but when it comes down to the cold. I just don't tolerate it very well.
You don't got the meat on your bones for the cold weather.
Even with meat on, even when I was 265, I still didn't like the cold weather. Like it hurts my bones. I don't like cold. I don't know what it is, and I wish there were, I could probably invest in, heated gloves and coats and stuff like that and manage a little bit better. But kind of like RJ was saying, I want to enjoy my ride. If I'm freezing and can't feel my fingers, I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I need to grab my keys and make sure she's good to go. Put her inside. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my keys and make sure she's all right. All right. So hopefully I didn't blow any fuses. I arced it earlier. So.
Come on, dude.
Huh?
Not you, some guy on the road in front of me.
It sounds like, oh, you're on your speaker, huh?
Yeah.
I can't hardly hear you.
Hang on.
Sissy, move.
Well, we have juice.
Sissy, move.
There's my mama.
I can't hear you. Sound cut off for a second.
Yeah, it was switching from my phone to my speakers. I said, she sound good. She good.
Yeah, she does.
I think I almost want to switch out my grips right now. What time is it?
Do it. It's 3:36.
When is
It's not till 6:30. I think I put them inside. I think I'm gonna go grab my grips and my levers real quick.
Alright.
Yeah, I've got the short levers. They're not the
yeah.
adjustable ones yet.
Yeah, I remember you.
But I've got the short ones.
I'm gonna run inside 7-Eleven and get a drink real fast. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's got to pay.
Okay. We'll be here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I need to put my footboard back on because I can't ride without that.
No. I got the new handles on.
Nice.
It's the ones that I got from Philly for the soft tail,
Yeah.
but they're the slotted ones.
Yeah, I
slotted
see 'em.
crown ones. They're fucking awesome.
They look good. I don't know if anybody's on still. Hey guys, if you're watching on Facebook or the YouTube, my TikTok is the one that I interact with the most while I'm doing a live, because these two are on my computer and TikTok is on my phone. So if you guys want to interact with me while I'm actually doing my lives, check me out on TikTok. It's Autumn Rose 108, I believe. Yeah, so that's my Tiki Talk. If you guys aren't catching all of it, I apologize. Catch me on Tiki Talk. Yes, those pipes, I absolutely love it. I'm so excited. So I'll show off my son's bike a little bit. It was actually my dad's bike. Let's see if I can flip the camera around. It's dirty at the moment, but we need to get a new retainer clip for one of the oil hoses. So we've got, you know, all the oil and stuff looking pretty rough right now. But my son has done a lot of work on getting her back to where she's road ready. She hasn't ran or been on the road in probably 10 to 15 years. To be perfectly honest, my dad's been down pretty well that long. If he did get it out anytime in between that time period, it was very minimal. But this is an 03 Fat Boy 100th anniversary edition. And my son has taken that one on. And excuse the mess in the background. That's not my mess. That is actually somebody else's that I have no control of. So, excuse the mess. It's not how I choose to live. I just have no ability to alleviate the problem. What were you saying? Oh, yes. Hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna run in. I think I'm getting back in my camera so I can say this so other people can see it. I'm gonna run in and go and grab the stuff to redo my grips and my levers, I think, because it's something that I've been procrastinating on for a hot minute. And really it needs to be done because the handlebar grips are too big and the levers are broken. I actually need to get, I really need to get the adjustable levers. Where you can adjust just because I thought my hand. or we didn't do it. Literally didn't. But I was a CO for a while, and I ended up leaving DOC because I really wanted to see changes. The recidivism rates and stuff are absolutely absurd. We expect people who have come on hard times, whether it be by your environment. I was raised by a junkie. My mom was an addict. My dad was absent. Society tells me, and people and my mother and my father had told me, you'll be dead in the gutter by the time you're 20. And statistically speaking, I should have been. Fuck God. That's the biggest thing. And I feel like when we are given these things and we're taught these things, we're taught to live a certain way. We're taught that drugs are okay. We're taught that violence is okay because that's what we see. That's what we experience. That's what we know. So that's what we go into as adults. For instance, in my relationship, I was raised by my mother. I watched drug and violence and her being turned out and all of these things. I should have learned to be like that, statistically speaking. And in that, we as society expect people to come from those backgrounds and not be that way. It doesn't work like that. And when you put somebody in prison for something that is a way of life, and you expect them to change without actually giving them anything to change with, that's where we fall. That's where the recidivism rates grow. That's why our guys, our women, our people that have been in prison go to prison, they get out and they turn right back to the same thing because they're expected to pay fines, restitution, they're expected to pay child support, they're expected to have a roof over their head, they're expected to pay all of these things, but they haven't been given any other way to make that money outside of what they already know. So, I fully believe that the recidivism rate is like Oklahoma, for instance. We have so much fucking farmland in Oklahoma. Our guys, our girls in prison should have skills. There's no reason they should be sitting on their asses being babysat for 24 hours a day by a TV. There's no reason. Give them something to build on. Give them a reason to want to live. Give them a reason to want to build better. Give them skills to be able to utilize once they get out of prison, to be able to make that money, to be able to pay those fines and restitution, to be able to cope with the stressors that you're going to encounter after being institutionalized. I know, and that's why I'm no longer with DOC. That's why I'm no longer with DOC and why I don't work there, because of the fact that nobody wants to see people grow, nobody wants to see people do better, and that for me is just, it's wrong. Well, right, but I don't know how quickly you came in or if you had caught all of that. to realize that the reason that they became addicts is because of the pain that they've experienced. Because society expects them to not change. I disagree. You know, I mean, I disagree. Yeah, while our character and some of our drives may still remain the same, who we are deep down may remain the same, but that's not to say people can't change. I used to be an extremely abusive mom, by way of words, by way of putting hands on my kids, by way of putting men in front of my kids or over my kids. Um, I don't think my kids can say that now.
You had to want to change. That's the difference. They don't want to change.
I was given the resources to be able to understand that I needed to change. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't understand that they have the ability to change or that they can change and that they don't have to be where they came from. And that's the point that I'm making. And that's why I disagree. Now, you're right. They might not want to change. There's a lot of people that don't want to change because they don't see a problem with their actions. They don't see a problem with their way of life. But that's because they haven't been introduced to the ideas that life doesn't have to be that way.
You can't coddle you. It just doesn't work that way. That's the problem. Most of them got coddled.
Yeah, I agree. And that's the way it is with a lot of the younger society.
Definitely believe in mentality as far as society goes. But I'll be 45 this year, and I'm 11 months out from home.
If people just gave other people a chance from a bad past, then things would be a lot different.
That's what we do. And we help guys get out of prison into sober living. We attend church with them. We ride with them. We show them what brotherhood and sisterhood is all about. You know, we're only 2 years old, but we're growing fast.
I was a real asshole
With the
people,
ones that want to
like a
bring
few
you back
months ago, and I never gave up on me. I was one of the few people that could see that I could change.
You are what you hang out with. That's a fact.
Absolutely. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier, Cotton. Sometimes we have to change in order for people to want to be around us.
I agree. I've been a street kid, foster kid my entire life, and I have a clean record, but for some reason God kept me safe so I could help others.
Hey, Autumn, I'm back.
Hey.
And I rode to a different town to a friend's house to work on their bikes, and nobody's at home.
Don't you love it when that happens?
Parking driveway. I'm looking at his 2011 Fat Boy. And then in his shop, it's got a big dog chopper that he wants me to do.
Just start cooking shit apart.
And a 99 Evo Fat Boy. And I'm on my 92 Heritage. So I rode from my town to the next, about maybe 10 miles. But that's okay. I play with their dogs. They know me.
Hey, you know what? That's worth the ride in my book.
It is.
That is worth the ride in my book. I've got a service animal. I don't know if I've shown him on many of my videos. But I've got a service animal that I will enjoy dogs more than I will people.
Well, that's what he does. He's a Navy vet, and he trains the Malamals.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's what he has. And they're very protective, but they know me because I'm here all the time. But I just played with them. All I gotta say is I'm very disappointed in all of you that are riding because I'm stuck in a semi and my bike is sitting there calling my name. I can hear it from here.
Aww. Well, I'm not riding either if it makes you feel any better.
I can start mine up just so you can hear it.
I'm not right now, so.
My son says he can start his up so you can hear it and feel like you're riding in the wind with your windows down.
I got two of them.
There's a bike for you guys.
What is that? Electric Light Classic.
Woohoo! I saved it!
Yeah.
Mine broke.
That's what it looked like. That's
Huh?
right, bud.
Said mine broke.
Your
Yeah, I got
safety
no
ring?
5 Fat
We
Boy
have other
and a
ones.
2012
Oh yeah, I got
Light.
some more. On
Okay.
I love my 2012 because of the cruise control, but nothing will ever replace that Fat Boy.
Still need to find wherever the hell my steel wheel was.
2011 Fat Boy that I'm supposed to work on. Nice. And then that's the dog. One of them. And then this is my bike. Oh, nice. Very nice. I'm on a Kawasaki 02 Vulcan Drifter right now. You know how divorces are. You lose everything. You start over. But I'm happy just to be in the land. It's a badass bike, though. It keeps up with everybody, so that's all I care about. I will honestly say one of the funnest bikes I ever had was when I got through with my divorce. I bought an 1100 Honda Shadow, and I bought it to beat the hell out of it. Take my anger out. That bike still defies everything I did to it because it still runs to this day. It's got over 100,000 miles on it. It still freaking runs, and I have beat the tar out of that thing.
Will they work?
That's how the 2000 Dyna was. That thing was old. And here's me. I'm a real person.
Okay, Jeff. I need help. Will these work?
That's me. Okay, let me get back onto you.
I'm taking these ones off and I want to put these on.
I'm not sure that's going to match up.
I don't think so either.
No, the one's rounded and the one's flat, so it's not going to sit right.
Fuck.
Yeah. Sorry to be very bad news.
Lame. Fucking lame. Oh well, that I'd need to get some of those adjustable ones anyway.
Take that bitch to a grinder. Fuck it. Make it work.
Yeah.
Knock the roller out.
I need to switch out my grips.
Little JB Well.
I need to switch out my grips.
I tell you what, I know that I'm at their house.
I don't.
I'm so freaking excited that you can buy a freaking free wired bars now.
I mean, is anybody else having problems with the new law? With the height of handlebars being over 16 inches and pulling people over like crazy down here?
Here it's only shoulders.
Missouri.
Here it's shoulders.
Only allowed to have, it says on the law book, it's 15 inches or higher is a good for law. And I've got 18s. I haven't been messed with because we do a lot of charity rides and all the cops know my cut. But they're pulling people over to right and left down here, and none of the inspection stations will
Can you pull up?
test their bikes if they're over 15.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
I mean, I go to Sturgis every year,
Something's not
and
right.
I've been busted for not putting both feet down at a stop sign. And my question to everybody is, why the hell does it matter to you what I got? You know, you're not riding it, so don't worry about it.
Can you?
Yeah, I'll look at it.
You ride a Harley here in Michigan, they don't fuck with it. The cops here in Michigan, you ride on a Harley, they don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
You ride a Japanese bike, a crotch track or whatever, then they're on your ass.
Just having other people fucking speed, but you're on a Harley, man. They don't fuck with it. I haven't renewed my fucking cycle endorsement in over 15 years, and I ain't been told over. They don't fuck with me.
Well, and I'm a felon, and I'm a violent felon, and I kind of freaking giggle because most of the people that I ride with are cops.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, why are you hanging out with them? I said, because they want to do more than just, show up at poker runs and shit like that.
Treat you like
They'll throw darts at a map and just fucking ride for a weekend or a week. Just jump on them and ride. And I was like, you guys got beautiful bikes, nothing wrong with it. Mine is covered in dirt, covered in bugs, and all it does is get road put up.
I love everybody. I'll ride with anybody. If you got a moped, let's fucking roll.
Yeah.
I had a kid 2 years ago that was, and I live in a town of 250 people in Colorado, and he's riding around on a 750 Shadow. And he's like, hey, I was like, hey, what you doing? Just rode up to him, started talking to him, and he's like, I ride the Honda. I'm like, and?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
You ride a Harley. I'm like, and? I said, I have a Honda at the house. If it would make you feel better, I will go jump on my Honda. And he goes, are you shitting me? And I'm like, no.
People crack down because they're like, oh, you drive a Harley, you must be rich. I'm like, no, dude, you can literally get a Harley for the same price as a Kawasaki or a fucking $5,000. You could be on a nice Harley.
Oh, yeah.
$3,500, you can be on a Sportster. I mean, fuck. Harleys are not expensive. Brand new ones are, but I don't like the new shit. I don't want to.
Yeah, you're paying for a fucking CVO with a fucking Milwaukee 8 motor at 131 stage 4. You're gonna fucking pay $56,000.
My boss, sorry, my president just bought the 26 Street Glide, the gunmetal gray one.
Yeah.
That's badass, but it's just got too much shit to break for me. I'm old school soul. I like the sound of a carburetor. I like the smell of the gas.
Guys, I'm having technical difficulties here.
I think my next bike is actually going to be bought through Copart, C-O-P-A-R-T.
I've heard
They're a
of
salvage company.
All the other videos are the same
I'm going to
controls
find
as
me a
mine,
foot
not the
damaged
foreign
bike and
packages.
one that's been in an accident and marry the two together, and I'm going to have me a nice bike. It'll have a salvage title, but I don't give a shit.
Wait, you're the one riding and nobody else.
Yeah. I don't buy them to sell them. I have sold a few bikes because, Problem Child that I had 2 years ago, it was a 116 unbalanced motor and a solid mount frame. It was an awesome bar hopper, but you didn't want to ride it very far because shit was going to fall off.
Right. I'll tell you
Well,
what.
is CT on it?
I'll tell you one of the sweetest Harleys
This
right
wouldn't
now
be
that
the
Harley made to me is that 250th anniversary bike.
Yeah.
I like the whole looks of it, but it's got the blue visor, everything. But man, I'll stick to my twin cams.
Don't fuck
Hey.
with the Sportster Type S.
Hey.
That thing's it's fun, but it sucks.
I wouldn't even get caught in a
Boys.
prostitution ring on a Sportster.
Boys, I'm having a hard time getting my control panel off here. I've undone the front thing, but I want to switch this out, and there's a lip that I can't just slide it on. And I don't know how to pull the back case off.
Take your camera and put it over there so you can see it.
Well, I was just looking at that while you were holding it, and it looks like that lip's going to keep it to where you can't get the throttle cable in there, right?
No, this one's the clutch side. So there's this little lip right here that I feel like this has to go past in order to retain. Is
Yeah,
that
it goes up against it, and then 2 has to go. Go back in there again.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
so it has to go in and this has to come back, but I don't know how to get this back.
We got another follow-on photo theory.
Actually, I think I might have just figured it out. Nice.
Yep, we got another one on photo theory on Facebook.
Heck yeah. Have you guys heard of Raven Axe?
Not yet.
It's kind of like Facebook, but it's just for riders.
Raven X.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look it up.
It's pretty neat. I'm pretty excited to see how it goes.
I just now found you on TikTok. I've been following you on Facebook for a while.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You see, Harley's about to release a
I don't have anything small enough
crotch
to
rocket
do
bike.
that one.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's just
'cause
like
it's
that Type S. They sound nothing early, and they ride like it feels like you're on a block of plastic. It doesn't feel real. You can change the exhaust and shit, but I mean, Harley just needs to stay in their lane.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even care for the V-Rod.
Yeah, it's not small enough.
I wasn't a fan of the V-Rod bike either.
Can you look
How's it going?
in the
I like
house?
the older ones, not the newer ones.
What happened to your little
Because Harley had them EV
screwdriver
bikes.
kit that you used to cycle with?
Your
Down in
brothers,
Charlotte,
I've seen.
North
I don't know.
Carolina,
This one
the
has
cops
a
absolutely
tiny
loved
one. That eyeglasses kit
And
that
I was
had all the
talking to a
tiny
guy,
screws
he
and
goes,
stuff in
I
the.
love it because when I shut it off,
Yeah,
I don't have
I know what you're
all the
talking
heat
about.
of the engine coming up right in my groin. I
Where's
was
the
like,
other one?
fair enough.
The twin cam runs the hottest out of
Because
any
it's a torch,
motor,
but I don't have.
big time. You know, that's why you gotta get them reflectors, man. I'm going to fucking run hot, but I'll tell you what, I was sad to see them get rid of the twin cam.
No. Well, see, I got that 05, and that's the last year you could get carburation on them. And I finally puked my engine. It was 110,000 miles, and the engine finally went. So we just got done building it, stroker crank in it, 116 jugs, pistons, Makuni carburetor. I can't remember what cams because we got it all put together. I took it out, did about 5 hits on it. The engine wouldn't rev up no more. Took it back. We pulled the cover off. Put the keeper in the fucking crank and I rounded my crank over. Yeah.
I'll tell you what's really nice to have. If you got, you know, they're fucking pricey, man. Is the Thundermax tuner. You connect that Thundermax tuner to your bike, it automatically will, you know, it sets your elevation going in the hills every fucking day. And then you gotta pay somebody to dyno your bike. That's $600. You just connect the fucker, let it do its job, and whatever you want to add to it, it automatically will find it.
Yeah. On my road glide, I'm getting rid of the caps, doing header pipes, cams, different air cleaner and everything on it, and I'm going with that Dynajet programmer. I might have to call you to find out what area. And the biggest thing is everybody's dyno around my area is Dynajet. So they can put a good baseline in, and it's supposed to be a progressive system. I don't know shit about electronics, so but it's supposed to learn as you go, as you ride. It's supposed to.
That's like that Thundermax tuner. You plug that Thundermax tuner in, download the software on your computer, download it into your bike. You fucking go and say tomorrow you want to go put pipes on your bike and air breather, automatically finds it. You don't even have to, like, 90% of the time, people don't even have to put cams in your bike because it automatically gives you lower horsepower. It's, you know, you spend $1,000 on the motherfucker, but it's well worth it.
Yeah.
You know, in the long run, because every time you got to take your bike, you have a dyno, it costs $600.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's why, I mean, I've got the list of parts. I got the Dynajet tuner. I got the 585 cams. It's what Harley recommended for a high mileage 103.
I don't want to go back into town. It's like it's smaller than a T10 by 3. I mean, it's micro. I don't think I've got anything small enough to undo it. I don't even have a. No, I sure don't. I'm sure on that one. And I already ripped the squishy off of it. Lame. Just lame. Alright, I guess I'm putting this one back on. I'll just take the plastic off the other one too. Oh, you guys got quiet all of a sudden.
Focusing.
Yeah, starting to feel a little exposed. Like, what the hell? What the hell?
We're helping you concentrate.
That's all right. Thank you.
You'll know when she needs to concentrate. She'll tell you.
Yeah, say shut the fuck up, you guys.
She does not shy from that.
Yeah, we had somebody on here yesterday that was sitting there munching, like just chomping in the background. Like, chew with your mouth closed for one.
Right. That was not even me. I don't know who that was.
I honestly thought it was you. I'm sorry.
Mute your damn mic if you're gonna do all that.
Yeah. Like if I've got, like I jumped on somebody else's live earlier this morning, and my dad, he's got dementia and paranoid schizophrenia and zero awareness for anybody but himself. You know, and I had to mute myself. You know, that's just like Mother's Day. I tried to take the boys to IHOP. And mind you, I'm autistic. I can only tolerate so much at one time before my brain is in a full-on rage, right? And this lady came in with her daughter, and mind you, I'm all for moms getting mom time. I'm all for, you know, just having a moment. But when you allow your toddler to sit there in a public space with the phone on full volume watching retarded cartoons, I shouldn't have said that word, watching cartoons on full blast where everybody else is trying to enjoy their conversation as well, I don't tolerate very well. I just don't. Like, be courteous.
You shouldn't, because that shit's annoying.
Be courteous. Like, that's like people sitting there in waiting rooms on the phone, just sitting there like having a full-blown loud ass conversation. Or, you know what really gets me? The thing that drives me absolutely insane is the keyboard clicks when people are typing.
Oh yeah, that, and if like say you go out to eat with somebody and then they're on their phone the whole fucking time, you're like, dude.
That, yeah.
No, I didn't invite you out to go to dinner. By the 10 I began calling. I don't think so. Like this on them?
No, when they have the haptics turned on, where when you're typing, it click, 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 and sounds like keyboard clicks.
Oh, I thought you meant.
No, well, I mean, I understand that one. That one's not as, I think it's the tone or the pitch of the clicks that absolutely they throw me. Oh my god, they throw me.
I was trying to be a smart ass.
Well, I guess it's better than being a dumbass.
What's up?
I said it's better than being a dumbass.
That is true.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually got up and moved tables from people that were sitting there on their phone.
I did. I did. I had to ask the
Hanging out
lady.
with friends, whatever, just got up and moved to another table, and everybody kind of looks at you like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Well,
I
we
just
waited.
by myself. You guys are all on your phones, so I just will sit over here and eat.
We waited for like 45 minutes for a table, right? Which I didn't know IHOP was crazy big on Mother's Day or whatever. I just wanted some breakfast food, right? After church. And I had no idea. So we're waiting there for 45 minutes. This girl gets set before us and we were there before her. So I was already annoyed. We're sitting there waiting on our drinks and stuff. And she walks in, or the phone comes on, and it's instant, like nails on a chalkboard. I'm like, I asked the waitress, I'm like, hey, I'm having some issues. I really need to move. Can we move, please? It takes them about 15, 20 minutes to get us moved. And then we have to leave because we're going to be late for whatever, right? But like, my thing is, I don't tolerate that. It's hard. And then you're right. The thing with going somewhere or going out with somebody or spending time with somebody and they're on their phone all the time, it's like, why even attempt to come out and socialize if you're just going to do what you would be doing at home?
Right. Speaking of which, we all gotta go somewhere after church one day.
Yeah.
If you're down for that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's back on. That makes me mad. I can't use my grips and I can't use my levers. I guess at least now I know what will and won't work. I really wanted those on today. And I'm really sad that we need to go somewhere after church one of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I've been meaning to say it every time we go to church. I just completely forget.
Right. I never think about it. Usually I'm spent by that time and want my nap. I mean, Dad wears me out, dude. He does. He just wears me out. All right. Well, I guess I'm done with that. I wonder if I should put my back guards on or if I should wait until I get my stretched ones.
What's going on, everybody?
Would it?
Did you get your bike fixed?
Yeah, I got the stator and everything put back together last night, and then I got the fluids put in it today. I did my 3-hole oil change. I was trying to change out my grips and my levers, but my grips are not going on because I can't get the back side of my control casing off. I can't get the back side off, and in order to get my grips on, that back side has to come off, and I don't have a small enough Torx head to release the electronic parts from one another to be able to pull it. That was really drawn out. It was really long-winded. But I think here in the next couple days, I need to go get my key because I forgot the key for my new bags. I've got a stretched fender and stretched bags I'm gonna put on, and then I need to raise my shocks again because I put 2-inch lowering blocks on, and I the ride's kind of rough, so I want to raise my shocks back up since I have the lowering blocks on now. So that'll be a project here in the next couple days, because I don't think I can do that one by myself with the manual dexterity, or lack thereof, rather. I just don't have the strength in my hands to do it by myself, I don't think. So I'm going to wait until I have my bags and the key for my bag, rather, to redo my fender and put the new bags on. For obvious reasons, I can't open the bag to put the bags on. But I think once I do that, I'm also going to put on my bag guards. I got some of those sporty looking guards that kind of stick out that you can put, like, I guess, roller skates on, the end.
Okay.
It gives you the idea, not necessarily putting roller skates on them, but it's the style. It's like the sporty style that people are putting on now. Minimalist, just like a straight bar. Yeah, just this. Yeah, just
wheels.
Yes. Yeah, they're kind of like those. They aren't exactly what I want, what I really want. So let this be a PSA. I am in the search for some exactly like this. I fucking love this mustache bar and these foot peg / bag guards.
Oh, that's different. I didn't see them on the back like that before.
Right? These are the passenger foot pegs, but they double as a crash bar.
That's nice.
They're on an 03 Fat Boy. So they're not gonna fit on mine, but I want to find some like that, or find somebody that can fabricate some like that for Mama, because I like them. I like it.
I made a mistake in Autumn. I think that Kraken makes those as a set.
Can you send that to me so that way I can remember it? Because I probably will not, and I can't get off of here to go put it in. Or it'll.
No problem. I'll send it to you to Messenger or something.
Heck yeah, I appreciate it.
I think I've looked into some similar to that for my V-Star, and I know Kraken makes those, but they also make cards.
Okay. No, we don't. I don't. I ride with anybody. Like, I don't care what you ride. If you're on 2 wheels, 3 wheels.
What's Bad Boy something? A friend of mine, Grotto Queen, does a lot of shopping through them. She swears by
Bad Boy Baggers, I think, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that might be it. Bad Boy Baggers, and they only carry Harley stuff.
Okay. I've gotten a lot of my stuff off like eBay and whatnot. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen my foot pegs. My son lost one of my foot pegs, so I'm extremely distraught. And when I say extremely, like, I want to fucking scream.
Amazon.
But watch this, okay? Regular foot peg, right? Regular peg. Regular peg. Not a regular peg.
I've seen those. Yeah, I've been seeing those here lately on TikTok.
Yeah, I spent the money on it in our maiden voyage with having put these on. My son ended up kicking it off. So now I only have one and no peg on the other side.
Good job, Hulk.
No, it wasn't Sean. It was Evan. Leave it to the little one. Leave it to the little one.
I'm outside waiting on my new phone now to show up.
I tell y'all, like you said, just talking about your mess in the background.
Uh-huh.
I
I sent you a mess. I said it'd make you feel better if I showed you where I worked.
Hold on, let me get to.
It's just a carport.
Yep.
I got all my junk here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
That works.
looks like my shed where my bike is. I just got everything
Nice.
solid up around the workbench.
I like that
This
seat.
is my main rider, Ruth.
I like that
This
seat.
is Gomer because that Vulcan has problems. Wiring problems.
Mhm.
But if you can look right back there, that's my Sporty that I survived. The lady pulled out in front of me, front end shot. She's gonna get Springer, rigid, solo seat and everything. Yeah,
Nice.
I figured I'd show that to you.
Heck yeah.
Thought you might like it. Make your mess feel a little bit better. Of course, it's not.
Yeah, I carry two.
I got a load over yonder. Yeah.
It's not
Actually, Khalifa, I live out in the sticks, and we get people that dump dogs out here. And my reasoning behind carrying those sticks and wanting those sticks is because of the dogs. I can't safely discharge while I'm riding, and I can't safely discharge in my area to get one of those dogs if they're coming after me on my motorcycle. And I get a lot of people that come out here that ride, and these people don't take care of the dogs and attacking me while I'm on my motorcycle, or my son while he's on his. That presents a problem. So the batons were kind of definitely a novelty thing, but also with reason. Yeah, I definitely carry.
The only reason they even have one of those get back whips, so you can use that to whack you a dog with.
Yeah, and actually I want one. I've been looking for some, and I guess I probably want custom ones, because the ones that I want have the brass knuckles on them. But I have to find a set of brass knuckles that are small enough for my hand.
Right. I've got one hanging in here in my shed that's got 45 shells on the end.
Nice. Nice.
I don't ever put it on my bike, but I got it from the
And hey, Tori.
Bike Fest. So, and there's you can look them up on Amazon. There's all kinds. There's a guy that does some with pool balls on them and brass knuckles and all kinds of things on them.
Yeah, it's the brass knuckle ones that I want. I haven't decided on doing that yet, like all the way. Well, that's kind of neat.
But y'all know if you're like me and wear a pair of riding pants, get you just a little small one you can keep in your side pocket or something.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for a new EDC. The one that I have, since I've lost so much weight, I can't conceal it very well. And I've been kicked out of a couple of events because I can't conceal it, and I'm not going to leave it in my saddlebag because I've had stuff stolen out of my locked saddlebags before. I actually had my Ruger. No, Kimber. My Kimber was taken out of my locked saddlebag. And that, I don't trust leaving my guns in my bike anymore. Sorry.
I went to the other side.
Will do. Have a good one, man.
I'm
Yeah, definitely.
Time to get to my honeydew list.
Okay, smart man. You live longer that
Be
way.
careful.
Have a good one.
God bless and love y'all.
God bless. Be safe.
Dog's got an audience.
What, baby?
The dog's got an audience.
Huh?
The horse watching.
Oh, he's watching the show.
Yeah.
Even the neighbor's horse is watching the show. Watch. That's funny. What the hell is going on over there, you guys? I think that's funny. They sound like they're getting it.
Let it.
Oh, no, that was too tight.
That's a pretty thick phone mount.
You got a new phone mount?
Yeah. My new phone don't fit my old one.
Yeah.
I got that new Fold 7.
Okay.
I just got a really big camera on the back of it, so I had to get a phone mount that had a cutaway area for the camera.
Oh. I really like my I've got the quad lock set up.
Oh, that is perfect.
I love my quad lock setup. I need to get a new case because my MagSafe stuff messed up. But riding with it on the bike and whatnot. Oh, that reminds me, I need to put my charger on. I've had a charger for my quad lock for over a year and still haven't put it on. But I forgot what I was saying. I love my quad lock. It's been great.
Oh, I think this is gonna work out nice.
What kind of pipe you got on that bike, Autumn?
The exhaust.
Yeah.
It's a Graphio 2-to-1 slash tip.
It's nice.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
What's your breather?
Not Arlen Ness.
Vance and Hines?
No, maybe it is. No, it's another big name like that. Give me a second and I'll get over there and show you. Maybe it is Arlen Ness. It's something like that. I'll show you in a second because it's got the same breather and the same transmission case cover.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that. Is that what you call it?
Trans cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a Arlen Ness Big Sector 3 on my Road King, and then on my Softail Deuce, I got a Vance and Hines.
Nice.
I got 4 dots on my Deuce. It's loud. When I switch gears to go to third gear, when I stomp on it, blows blue flames out the pipes.
Oh, badass.
When I had a cop pull me over, I was like, oh, fuck, what's this going to be about? He's like, hey, man, that's a sexy bike. And did you know your bike's throwing blue flames out? I was like, yeah. He goes, keep it up. It's cool.
Hell yeah. I've got a buddy that I ride with around town. He does a lot of charity events and stuff. He's got, I want to say it's a Street or an Electra, and it's got really long fishtails out the back, but he's got it set up where it throws flames. It's badass.
I'm a big fan of the street glides. I like the Batwing fairing.
I do too. You know, I keep saying I want a bigger bike, but in order to get a bigger bike, that would mean I'd have to change my fairing. And I really don't like the shark nose.
No.
I just don't think they look good. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some pretty ass bikes out there that have the shark nose. You know, I'm not discrediting nice bikes.
That's like the lowrider ST bike, the fucking saddlebags high on it. I don't like
They're
that.
ugly.
I like my saddlebags to be low.
Yeah. All of the ones that I've seen so far are, in my opinion, ugly. I don't like the aesthetics of it. It's not aesthetically pleasing. I'll put it that way. I don't want to say ugly because I don't want to offend people, but like,
Yeah.
I don't like the looks of them as much as I do my Batwing.
Yep.
All right.
I really like the way my saddlebags look on my bike. I just wish they were bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
I'm
getting ready. I've got the stretch bags and a stretch fender I'm getting ready to put on. I'm pretty excited about that. The only thing that I'm really upset about with these stretched bags, though, is the latch system is set up differently. It's the outside lock it's the outside latch that opens inside instead of the reverse where it's got the lever and it opens outways. I don't know if that makes sense. Did that make sense?
Yeah,
I like these ones.
Listen real carefully. Mine are a lot different than everybody else's like that.
I want to detail it, and I found my steel wool for the pipes on all the chrome.
It's not going to do any good to get that oil off right now if the...
Yeah, I know, but I'm just getting the heavy shit off.
Okay.
The built up.
Okay.
Nastiness.
That's fine.
And that fucking rubber spot.
Rolling sands.
Rolling sands, yep.
And if you look, I don't know, let's see if I can switch it to where I can give you the color of it. Because the color is actually, there it is. Color is actually really pretty purple in the sun. And I think I want to take that and pull it here. Because when you look at it from here, you can't tell that's purple.
No. Looks like shotgun.
Like, I didn't know that it was purple until maybe a year later, honestly. I was looking at it just right and the sun was hitting it. And I was like, holy shit, that's a pretty color. I might have to do that. And I think what I'm going to do in the way I'm going to do it, I think, is I'm probably going to get some purple pearl.
Yeah.
And just put it over like that. Because I still want it to look black. I like the dark color, but I want it to be just a little different.
Yeah. Have you done your filter, clean your filter since you've done it?
No, I probably should.
Yeah, don't use it. If you blow air on it, that fucking filter is gonna turn red.
Air?
Yeah, if you blow air on that filter, it will make it. Sometimes it'll turn red.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
On these ones, do you? I'm assuming on this one you pull those nuts and pull the whole thing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I dip mine. Yep. I give mine what I call it a heart transplant.
Right. Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt to do because I live out in the country on gravel and sand and everything else. Midnight purple. Yeah, that's it. And I don't ever wash my bike because I live on gravel and sand and dirt, and it really just doesn't do a whole lot of good because I'm just gonna come home and it's gonna be filthy.
My wife's gonna see water. The only thing they see is hand wet down.
Right. Yeah, I've got a bit of that, like the chemical guys, water-free stuff that, I'll wipe it down occasionally, and I need to keep my engine clean so that way I can monitor my oil loss better because I do have leaks around the jugs and the heads. But that's going to be a winter time breakdown. I'm not doing that during riding season because it'll be an all winter affair, I feel like.
When you take the top of that board, when you take those rockers off, the rocker caps, when you take them off, you'll see breathers in there. And they're made of plastic. Probably came off of plastic. But you take another one, replace them with another one.
Okay. Probably. I've got my shit set to 7 or 18 plus, so it shouldn't. But
It still throws that little warming up regardless of what you guys said on that.
yeah, probably.
Last time I got for something I didn't do.
It's because you were without a shirt. You were showing your titties.
No. I was not facing the camera.
Or it was showing your mattress or something. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, yeah.
I got knocked on a live earlier. They said that I was doing something sexually explicit. I was not. I was fully clothed. I was clothed like this. I was clothed. No, actually, I don't think I had gotten dressed for the day yet. So I was in a full on regular tank top like I normally wear. But we were talking, and it was a mental health subject.
That's odd.
Yeah. I don't know if it was because I had bent over on the bed kind of like this at one point. So I'm wondering if maybe, yeah, well, there's nothing to flash. Like my tops aren't that loose. And if I was in this one, it didn't move. And then the other one that I was wearing, they're high neck. Like they come up to here usually.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was weird. He's like, you're going to get a kick out of this. It's like, what did I do?
Oh, last night on the live, the video froze on you, and you made a funny-ish face, and I was able to take a screenshot of it.
I'm gonna start this.
Okay. Okay.
My new mount's on.
Nice. I gotta find my bolts. My seat bolts. Well, I don't know what I did with my seat bolts. Hey, Sean, do you have any idea what I did with my seat bolts?
I dropped a nut to that phone.
It wouldn't be in the trailer. If anything, what?
I was saying the metallic tray, but otherwise than that, I wouldn't know. Unless you stuck them in a pocket in the bag or something. Or
Metallic
took them in
tree.
the house.
Metallic tree.
Tray.
Oh. No, I think we took them off before that.
Well, something like that. I have no idea.
The rain we got, they're just going nuts.
All right. See you, Freddie. I lost my seat belt. I am Iron Man. I thought I still had it somewhere. This thing's probably like 20 years old.
Huh? Oh, that belt? That belt's fucking old.
Huh?
Said that belt's fucking old.
I know. I bought this belt when you were little.
I remember.
Wait, I don't know what I did with my seat bolts. This is not good. This is not good at all. I'm not a happy camper right now. I'm about to lose my ever loving mind.
When don't use the question.
Well, I'm not yet. You keep popping off with your smart mouth. It might push me a little quicker. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. It's not. Fuck my life, man.
Just waiting on my compression t-shirt to come in now.
You said compression.
Yeah, I got one of those compression t-shirts.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Those are nice. When I was bigger, and even now, it's more comfortable to have like stuff like you might look at.
No, don't get me, motherfucker. Go. Go on. Sissy. Stupid motherfucker. Go. Come on. Go.
I've just really left my computer on live going, just watching my bike. All right. Well, I'm seeing black pieces, so I might be closer. I'm not gonna hold it. Hey, Leyland, I'm doing all right today. This morning's live was pretty freaking great. I'm really excited to see all Jay's doing. I'm currently trying to find my seat bolt to put my seat back on my bike. I changed out the stator and did a 3-hole oil change, and it's taken a lot longer than what it should have. And my ADHD brain put my seat bolts up somewhere safe and then forgot where I put them.
Did you have to change out your regulator or no?
Well, she started up just fine, and it looked like she was holding voltage, so I'm thinking the regulator's all right. I guess I'll find out once I start riding a little more. I feel like it's kind of far and few between that the regulator actually goes when the stator goes, from everything that I've heard. I mean, I know it's not uncommon and it can cause it to fry, but I feel like that's more rare than what people make it out to be. Yeah, I don't know what I do. I'm gonna have to find a nut that'll work. That irritates me.
Somebody wants to say hi to you.
I can't see. How are you? I can't see. Hey. Yeah, you were behind the boxes. I'm good. How are you today?
Doing pretty good.
What are you up to?
Getting ready to try to get CR stuff done and then get out of here and go do a testimony. So.
Heck yeah. Nice. I just replaced the stator on the bike and did my 3-hole oil change, and now I'm looking for my seat bolts because I took them off last week and I put them somewhere safe, and I forgot where I put them because the safe place is no longer in my brain.
You don't need seat bolts. You sit on your seat. It doesn't come off.
Thank you. I need seat bolts.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug this thing in and so.
Good to see ya. All right. Well, it's actually the nut. It's the receiver part. I need this because my seat bolts are female. Always. What are you up to today, Leland? So, you guys want to see what I used to do when I first got my bike and I couldn't reach my kickstand? I carried one of these in my pocket and I would extend it and and I would set my bike up, and I would reach down and I would grab my kickstand, and then I'd put it back in my vest pocket.
Oh yeah.
Redneck ingenuity.
Whatever works, right?
Yep.
Did you hear what that?
No, I didn't hear. What do you say?
He said when it comes to losing your mind, you can't lose something you've never had.
That's valid. That is valid. Oh, those are too big. It's not good. Oh my God. I'm not a happy camper. Not a happy camper right now. Had two of them that I thought were too flippin' small. My best. Why would you do all that? Oh yeah. Yes! Oh! I don't think that one's gonna work. That one's too big. One's good. One is sold. Good. Don't stop and get food later. Mama rides.
Oh, is you gonna be able to ride her to the bike night?
Fuck yeah.
Well, hell yeah, that's what's
I
up.
found a nut. That's all I needed. I needed a nut.
You found a nut or you are a nut?
Both.
That's what I thought.
Fucking hate this seat. Yep, one bolt's good enough. Sold. Don't care. I don't think anyway.
Girl, that's not funny.
It is. It absolutely is. I don't care. I want to ride. I want to go. And I can stop it somewhere on the way if I want to and find another nut or bolt, but it's really not that big of a deal.
This one up in Edmond, this wasn't
The chicken shack.
Oh man, I could have went to this one.
Yeah.
I don't know why my brain was thinking Shawnee. Dang it.
What, did you pick up overtime?
No.
Oh, just a regular shift.
Yeah, just regular going at 8:30, but still, it's like it's gonna take me 45 minutes, hour to get there, and it's like I'm not gonna go all that way to be there for 20 minutes and leave.
Yeah. That's valid.
Oh my gosh! So I've been having like issues with like the motor regulator with my window, my driver window,
Uh-huh.
and it had kind of. I know I've been needing to like buy the part for it and get it taken care of, but that part alone, at least at the dealer, yes, I know dealers are more expensive. It's like $350, and I'm like, holy crap! So
Check
I was
on.
like, okay,
Check online. Get the part number and check online.
no, that's what I'm gonna do because this is what happened. So
See
time
what
went on,
happened.
and it's like it started like it wasn't dragging, you know, it was fine. And I'm pissed at myself because I should have used my tax return and bought it and taken care of it then. Sure shit enough, I rolled my window down this morning leaving work.
Mm-hmm.
It's stuck. So
Oh.
my window's been down all day.
Oh.
I'm really hoping that with my car being off all day, it's allowed the window regulator to rest. I can at least get it to roll up. You know, I don't have anything valuable in my car, but still. Windy as hell starting tomorrow or Thursday, and then continuing on until next week.
Oh, lovely.
Like hot wind too.
Oh, good. I'll be able to get out here and get my yard done and work out here a little bit more. I need the ground to dry up so I can mow again. I was gonna do that this morning, then I remembered it's still like my area where my burn barrel is. It's still full of water. Like I'm just now at the point where I'm walking normal. Like I still can't get up normal, but like I'm just now at the point where I'm walking normal. Like I honestly, he fucked me up throwing me out of that truck.
Yeah.
Or I guess I fucked myself up by trying to Dukes of Hazard into the truck. But, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, no, the roof of my car destroyed.
Oh no.
Absolutely destroyed. And of course it's a darker color, so you can
See all of them. Yep.
Oh god, I'm so mad.
Oh, I would be.
And I'm just like, oh man.
Sucks. That sucks.
What's another thing?
Yeah. All right. I kind of feel like that one needs to go in my bike, but I really don't want to put it in my bike. I was really hoping I stuck my freaking bolts in one of my bags or something. The only thing I can think of is I really don't know. I don't know where the hell I put them.
You'll find them.
Or I know.
Right.
Probably mixed in with random ass tools that we probably won't see for another 20 years. If I had to guess. What I really need to do is I need to go through my tools and get my tool bag set up for just the stuff that I need on my bike.
Yeah.
Because I've got like a little toolkit that's got a little bit of a handful of things in it. But I want to put like my stubbies in there and my little my finger ratchets because those ones are easier for me on most occasions. I need to do something else. I need to get it straightened up. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off here and get. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna get off here and get my tools and stuff picked up and my area cleaned up, and probably go to bike night if my kid will babysit my dad. But all right, guys, y'all have a good day. Be safe. Ride with God. Hey, Red. What's up? All right, y'all. Be safe. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, if you were here, thanks for watching. Sorry it ended up being mostly just looking at my bike. Like I said, if you want to watch and interact a little bit more, go to my TikTok, and that's where you will find that I interact the most because I can actually hear people talking to me and get moderators and stuff on there. So, ride with God, y'all. Love you. Bye.